Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Ty back with another banger. So a lot of people have been having a lot of questions, and I was like, you know what? What's the best way to answer questions other than a way like this? Let's get it.
Boom. All right. So one of the main questions I hear a lot is, with Forex, you hear that you're supposed to study charts.
Okay.
How do you study a chart?
The first thing I would do, is clear all the tabs on my computer screen. The reason I do that is because, for one, you can't be distracted, right? You're trying to get money, you're trying to get paid. This is what you want to do, so this is what you will be on. The second thing is you really just use your eyes. You know what I'm saying? You just look at that joint. You know what I'm saying? So you just use your eyes. You look at it. What's interesting about Forex though is like, a lot of people think that the charts are confusing, but I personally don't. You're like, yeah, because you look at it like, but the thing is, because a lot of people have been misinformed. They get into these programs, like most universities want to sit there and confuse you for all these years. Some people actually teach you, you have some great teachers out there, but a lot of people want to sit there and confuse you and shit. And, they just make it harder than what it is. But, Forex is really, really simple. There's a lot of, games out there that simulate the stock market that you'll be able to play. So I would say the best way to study charts would be to actually play the game. So to get in, to get your feet wet, I would say to play, the simulated games as well. You could also back test, you know what I mean? So that's how I would answer that question.
When it comes to different indicators,
Okay.
what would you suggest the indicators that you use that really help you understand, okay, how to mark up my chart? How do I, make sure that, I'm taking the right risk?
Okay, so the first indicators, to be honest, I would say is these things right here. They hear me say it all the time, is your eyeballs. And you're probably like, man, indicators your eyeballs, but so the reason I don't use indicators is because a lot of them lag. Now, are some indicators good? Well, that's what they're there for, right? But I personally don't use them because a lot of them lag. And I feel like it's easier to read a chart and be like, hey, the market's going up or the market's going down. It's just really, really faster, especially, on smaller time frames. So, as with indicators that I would suggest, if you have like a starting indicator or something like that, will be a simple moving average. Okay, so with that, basically the premise of that is, hey, when the price or the market goes above that moving average, then you buy because it's supposed to continue in an uptrend, and then when it falls below the moving average, then you sell because it's supposed to continue in a downtrend. So that's it. It's called a simple moving average. I feel like it's the easiest moving average. Some people use the 50, some people use the 200. But like me personally, I don't use any thing like that. I like trend lines, but I only use those if I have to like teach or something like that. But shit, I'm done doing that. I'm saying? I'm having fun now. Week 5, and you know what I'm saying? But shit, now it's just looking at the market, scoping and seeing where it's going and staying in trend. You know what I mean? You don't have to exit a trade today. The stock market's moving, shit, hella points throughout a week, throughout a month. So, some people, their exit strategy is early, and others are a little bit longer, but I definitely would say to do it like that. You know what I mean? Just I would say clear the charts out and really just try to get an understanding of what it is, because what happens if the algorithm breaks and then the indicator just lags and you can't use it ever? Like, now you're gonna be forced to read. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would suggest it that way.
Okay. Does Forex tie in with crypto in any type of way?
So Forex does tie in with crypto in a certain way. So, there's some brokers that allow like crypto deposits and things like that. But outside of, the crypto deposit, you can actually trade Bitcoin on a Forex broker. You could trade Litecoin, Doge, you could trade, Ethereum, you can trade those different cryptocurrencies on a foreign exchange broker. So there's actual ways that you can get involved, with crypto and trading, that on the, where you're actually holding the coin. And then there's a way where, you're just actually trading the crypto and trading the price movements of it. You know what I mean? Actual day trading it.
Okay. So I got $200.
Okay.
I joined Forex and I want to turn this $200 into $2,000 in a week.
Okay.
And I'm brand new at this. Okay. Is that possible, realistically?
Okay, so look, realistically, it's possible. When you're moving at a high frequency rate like that, you're gambling. You know what I mean? If you really get good, then then you're a sharpshooter. You're knocking shit down. I would say you're perfected your craft, but definitely it's possible. I would say with a lot of practice. Do some people get lucky early on? Yes, the ones who get lucky early on and do 200 to 2,000 in a week, they'll be starting a course next week and a signal group after that. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely would see them blow a lot of accounts trading like that. I feel like it's definitely better to scale your account. The reason I say scale accounts is because it's like, yo, for one, like right now we in this little studio vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like we chilling, we're not worried about Forex. We talking about Forex, but nobody worried about the charts right now. The market is literally doing whatever it's gonna do. So you get in, you hit your point, come back tomorrow. Get in, hit your point, come back tomorrow. I mean, do you? I mean, some people want to work every day. There's ways that you can obviously set up your basket so you can, have longer months, meaning, you cashing out within a month, 2 months, 3 months. So however you want to set up your plan, stick to that plan and, you move that way.
Okay, so I keep hearing this term head and shoulders. Okay. What is that and what does it mean, and does it have anything to do with dandruff?
Yeah, so head and shoulders definitely, has something to do with dandruff. We use the head and shoulders patterns a lot. I actually used the head and shoulders. Last week I was using head and shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was great shampoo, got the dandruff out, you know what I mean? And I got cracking like that, but all jokes aside. So the head and shoulders pattern, right? It's basically like a mountaintop. It's, when price creates like a left leg, a middle, a head, and then the shoulder, it looks like 3 mountains, you know what I mean? So probably have it like plastered on the screen somewhere, some shit like that. But, that's why it's called the head and shoulders. What it's signaling is a reversal to the downside. So if that head and shoulder pattern is there, and then, I did too, but it's really like left shoulder, big, and then, small one, like a head and shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So if you see that, if price breaks under support, then you go ahead and short that motherfucker. That's what you do.
So I want to join Forex.
Okay.
I don't know where the hell to begin.
Okay.
How do you get started?
Easy. So what's dope is you don't have to join Forex. A lot of people fuck with me because I put a lot of the Forex info out for free. How you learn online. I went on YouTube one day, you feel me, how to make more money online. Shit started popping up. It was like cut grass, do this, do that, try dropshipping. Like so many ways to make money online. I was like, what, fuck it, I'm gonna try them all. Until something hit and Forex hit. You know what I'm saying? So really that's how I really got involved in shit like that. Just, digging in a bunch of fucking holes until I found some goddamn gold. You know what I mean? But nah, you don't really have to join Forex. There's people who teach this shit. I guess there's great mentors out there. You just gotta find them. Somebody who ain't gonna bore the shit out of you, you know what I mean? Because literally the more boring a person is, I'm gonna tell you, keep a buck with you. Like, I needed a teacher who was animated, who was teaching, who really loved what they did, you know what I mean? And it reflected in their craft, and you were able to learn from that teacher, even if they half-assed it. But man, you just you guys half-assing it, it's gonna be hard to learn. Then it's I went about this person course and this person course and this person course. Like, you feel me? Like, you didn't buy 7 courses and you still haven't figured shit out. You know why? Because you keep thinking you have to learn. How about you just stop for a minute, trade, you feel me? And then journal that shit and figure out your mistakes. And that's what's gonna take you to the next level. But it's your boy Ty. You already know we back with them bangers, baby. You got that fresh cut, the waves dripping, boy. Feel me? But it is what it is. But I'm out of here. Peace.